Well, howdy there, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of 1800. Oh, shoot, I forgot to say it was Anno. Well, whatever. You already know it's Anno because you saw the title. But anyway, we gonna have to fix a whole bunch of stuff today because it's important. In order for us to continue our expedition over there in the Horai region, we got to make sure that we actually to make some money here because that's the problem. We ain't making no money here. The only way we're making money is by selling very questionable fur coats and by selling our top quality guns, which, by the way, is probably the only possible thing that's going to keep us afloat at this point. Selling our top quality guns. This was way too ridiculously immersive, and I'm just going to cut it right there. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 1800 New Horizons. I don't know where the voices come from. You know, sometimes it's just random. I just wanted to mention... so the episodes before and last week were pre-recorded because a friend of mine was coming in from out of town. I just want to thank everybody for the incredible milestone reaching 4,000 Rantians. It's, you know, in comparison to many other channels out there, it's not a tremendous number, but for me, it is the world. It really means the world to me, and you guys putting out the good word for this channel, continuing to help it rise. I really do appreciate every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. So without further ado, let's just stop the spinny spin. Let's get into it. Just want to mention, of course, that if you are indeed new here, haven't joined the Discord, link is in the description along with the main channel page. Along with that, if you are interested in checking out what the Instagram has to offer, it's not a hell of a lot. I'm working on it, but the link is also there to begin with. What the hell does she want? I have no idea. But what we need to do is we need to get a couple more of our investors over here because, as you can clearly see, minus 10,075 is not that fantastic. And we do already have the framework going for the local mail, which we just need to bring over the aluminum profiles. I'm sorry, the aluminium profiles at any rate. And what we want to do, I guess, at this point is we have 663 engineers. I feel like I can upgrade a block and not think about it, right? Is this gonna backfire on me? You know what? I'm gonna do half. That's probably a good idea. That was a good idea. I could have done the entire thing. Perfect. Okay, that's great. So we're gonna go ahead and change the skins over to the steampunk ones.
Not nearly as upmarket as I was led to believe.
My lord, if you but give me a moment to figure out everything, then it definitely will be upscale to your standards. At any rate, what we did in the last episode as well was start getting the stuff for the caviar stuff going. I said stuff way too much, which pretty much requires us to bring over the peppers over to here, along with having our flour mills, which are already producing a hell of a lot, to produce some caviar crackers. And, you know, I can go for some of that. I mean, it sounds pretty freaking good. And then along with that, we're going to have to get the champagne going. Now, we also did get an oil route coming in from Horai, which is lovely. And that will allow us to continue bringing oil over to this side so we can get some more farm fields going.
From its voyage.
Great. I don't remember why you're even here. But at any rate, we'll figure that out. We should also consider upgrading a little bit more over in this side, specifically to artisans, because we're going to need them more than the workers right now. So we're going to bring those guys up. And you know what I think I'm going to have to do? Where did that other airship? I think it's... Hold on. We have the airship fleet going, right? That's what we're starting up over... Whoa, okay, slow it down. All right.
First, we'll need a hangar.
What the...
And a big one at that.
What? Wait, what? I know. What are you talking about? Rigid Airship Hangar Foundation. What the hell? You see the damn thing here, right? What the hell is wrong with you? I already have the... Okay, well, that's going away. Okay, now we're going to need a platform, but I don't really feel like I want to. That's the problem. I don't feel like I want to build the platform at all. Well, I guess... Wait, I have to. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Reason being, if I want to send mail from here all the way over to Castrum, I'm going to actually have to have this. So, we're going to get the airship foundations, or I'm sorry, for the airport right about here, actually. I think this is a cool spot for it. Not the best that I've ever put down, but nevertheless, it is going to be just fine. Item transfer depot. I kind of just tend to put all these three things down. You know what? I feel like I'm going to do something really quick. Where is my sound gone? Did I turn off the sound effects volume? No, they're fine-ish. I mean, I don't know why it's not coming up, but at any rate. There we go. That's making a little bit sound now. And I'm going to put down all three of the stations. Not like we're going to need to have all of them, truth be told. Like, really, the only one that I really want to have is probably the airmail sorting. That way we can actually bring stuff you know, as far as like mail is concerned. We are working on a Zephyr class airship, which is going to replace the one that we have currently taking all of this sugarcane over to the Horai region. Because if we were to dart in there for a moment, I don't even know if that airship is over here. I have to track it down. The main issue is that we're constantly... I didn't. That's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. I hate it whenever I do that, but yet it happens. We are constantly running out of sugarcane, and that is not good. That's not good. We gonna need them to have their premium quality drinks, okay? And if we can manage to get like max storage capacity in here, well, almost damn near, then we should be able to maintain this route for the long term. But you know,
I have a quest that must be completed without delay. Don't
got you.
dawdle. We have to stick to the schedule.
This seems like another matter for Parliament. You know, I've never actually done this one, but I'm not going to either, because I just feel like this is a broken mechanic.
Has anyone ever told you that you are really good?
Thanks, homie. All right, so by upgrading all those guys to investors, how has that changed our production? So the sewing machines are still pretty solid. I mean, they're not consuming any of the fur coats, which is lovely. We're good with the light bulbs. We're going to need to start working on the champagne probably in this episode. Where were the glasses? The spectacles. So, yikes. It's kind of getting a little sus, but I think we can make it work. Having that... Oh boy. Well, that's not good. Okay, is it because of the... It is indeed the spectacles. Okay. So, you guys are also needing it? Oh, right. Okay, what happens if I just stop it to them? Their population would go down, but then we wouldn't need to have that much of a strain on the spectacles, right? It's just more so the engineers that need it at this point. We only have the one spectacle factory, too, so I would imagine I can get a second one put down somewhere. And I think this is not a bad spot for it. So let me go ahead and plop these two out here. Let's do that for the time being. And we'll link it up with the road. Now, I'm going to also get another spectacle factory. I'll put it right over here. It's going to be minus 107 workers in that.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Wonderful. I'm so happy for you. Steam motors, we have 104. You guys can stop for the time being.
Brakes.
I don't need them to work. Really, I just need the heavy weapons factory to work because I need more of this. And we have 180 in there, so we can sell them off if we really want to. So we'll let the... What is it? The spectacles kind of populate for a time. It's gonna, you know, another punch to the gut with regards to our finances, but it should balance off momentarily because that's really all we needed. And we do indeed have enough of the brass, and we do indeed have enough of the glass, so that'll be just fine. Let that work. There it is.
Airborne and ready to go.
Oh, you're taking coffee. Oh. Wait, how much coffee we even have in here, champ? 147. Well, that's not bad. Because these
Your
guys...
harbor is under attack.
You tool. Are you kidding me? Okay. Alright. Alright. I've had enough of this clown. I legitimately have had enough of this clown. Hey, Anne. I need some guns, homie.
On our way.
The queen. Ah, yes. Lovely. Love to see it. I can't wait to burn your entire ship fleet to the ground. Jesus, can I speak today? No, I cannot. That's just because I haven't had my coffee. See? They already don't have enough coffee. I don't have enough coffee. She shouldn't even have coffee. My fleet is back here. Okay, do you have any black
I
sails?
almost believe you weren't a royalist.
Dude, I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch of the weapons and go over to the Horai region and just put them down over right in this side of Xiaowei. Where is my harbor stuff? So there's the puckle gun, which I'm not gonna be using that one. Where's the other stuff? There we go. I need this. I need this. And I also probably would benefit from having this. Or I could have this, Mac Daddy. I rarely build a Big Betty. This might be the rare occasion I'm going to build a Big Betty. To hell with it. I'm going to do it. I'm legitimately going to build this thing. I'm going to put it right next to this because for some reason they enjoy shooting at it. Okay. So we will need 60 tons of steel beams. We're also going to need some windows. We're going to need 20 of our advanced weapons, which will suck a little bit, and some reinforced concrete. So back over to here. Where's the Yashiro? Yeah, actually, you know what? You don't even need to go there.
Carry her about.
Where are these guys at? You can go, like, back in here. I don't really want to roll at all. That's the problem. What you got, Archie?
Know that any assistance may influence Her Majesty's sphere. Righty-ho.
Castaways. Okay. Where's this ship? Let's go and pick it up.
Engines up to
Ceasefire has ended.
Oh, yes. They're gonna fight each other again. Look how many ships this dude has, man. I can't wait till I turn on the black sails and just completely go to town on his fleet. I don't care at this point. I just really want to just watch them all burn. There we go. There's some battle happening. Just one little clipper, of course. Oh, they're coming in to assist. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just here watching. I'm just here watching. He's got battle cruisers. He's not really deploying them though. They're so passive. Fight each other. Don't mind me. I'm just moseying on through. You do your thing and you do your thing. Yeah. Are we gonna fire? No? Did they declare ceasefire again? That fast? Hold on. What the hell happened? Man, it's so weak sauce. Can't handle one little volley.
New orders.
Okay, let's get this going. I need to first and foremost give these guys the spectacles again, because I want to imagine we do have enough for them now.
Cargo stations.
Okay, we needed to have 20 tons of the advanced weapons. We are also going to need 50, 50, and then I will take over 50 steel beams just for now. And we need to build up that freaking cannon. So, headed over to Imperial Jiaowei. At least to start off, and I think this is also our oil tanker. So the Vernon just delivered a whole bunch of oil into Castrum Orentis, so that's lovely. That would mean that we could actually get another power station going out over here, potentially. But what I would like to do is get the vineyards going, because this is going to be quite important. Vineyards are very slow, just letting you all know this in the event you don't.
Ship constructed.
That's wonderful. I need to go and tackle that situation really quick. So normally this thing will be working every 2 minutes, but because of how slow it is, it's probably beneficial for us to have the tractors going with them. Oh, that looks nice, dude. Hello. It's a really beautiful farm. Okay, so that's now working at 40 seconds. Perfect. Okay, so I think we'll probably get like 2 of these. Put one there and maybe one in here. I think we should be close enough to a warehouse. I want to hope. Let's have a little road through here. And we'll do the same thing we normally do with these farm fields. I'll bring them down. Oh, that's a lot, actually. 87, you know, bring it up here. 92, there we go. So we have 2 of our vineyards currently going, and they will produce some extra goods for us from time to time. And getting to the champagne itself, champagne cellars are actually very fast, okay, even with electricity. So if I want to put one in the back here, it's more than likely going to cause strain on the glass. So let's see how much glass we're actually producing and if it's indeed going to be enough. So I think it is going to be enough if we get one more building positioned in this cluster. Real trick is where the heck you put it. Well, the building itself would fit in here, but that would block off that. Oh, lordy. Okay, well, it seems that I may have made a boo-boo. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Oh, we don't even have a road through there. Yeah, we cannot probably put that here. Is there a possibility that I can move something somewhere? Not particularly. It's a real cluster in here. Holy hell. Because that won't be connected up at all. These guys, if I push this one further up by 1, then I would. Okay. I figured it out. So we're going to get rid of this road. We're going to move this one up 1. Great. And then we're going to loop this road around. Great. Love to see it. And then in here, I'm going to get rid of these and build another one of these. Because that's the only way we're going to do this. And we'll get the road attached. Lovely. So fire station is capable of going to every single spot in here. This one, not having access to the harbor area. Okay. In that case, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open it up from here, put a gate in, and there we go. Problem solved. All right, now we have enough glass. That's perfect. And I would definitely like to get one of the champagne cellars started up right now. And I personally really like this building. It's very pretty. I don't necessarily want to put it right in the massive industrial zone, but I think this is a good spot for it. So let's just put it right here. And I'm hoping that would actually be enough for them, right? Oh, we don't have electricity to here. How far does it go? Well, we might be able to cheese it. How about now? There we go. So now we have electricity flowing to this thing. Let's actually make it a little bit nicer in the front. And I want to imagine that's going to be enough champagne for them. It is indeed. Yeah, it is pretty strong altogether. Right. So, why are we losing out on 25,000? What the F happened? I did not change anything. Oh! Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Who's the a-hole who did it?
Clear.
Who? What the hell? That's a lot of outrage.
The place is a hole.
Well, you can leave if you don't want to stay here. That's your problem, not mine. Okay, well, we're gonna let that situation, be tackled. We're gonna have fun with the flying dodo over here. That was very, very weird. So where is that route exactly? For, is it here? Or did I just, like, fully get rid of it? New World Trade, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna put the flying dodo on it. We're gonna get every single one of the slots filled up with the sugarcane, and this thing will be able to take it there very, very, very quickly. Now, I'm going to build the airship platform. I don't know where my modules went. Clearly, I can't build them, or it wouldn't let me build them. I think the very first one we should have is the airmail sorting. So I'll put the airmail sorting. Hopefully, that is indeed the middle. Yeah.
Think of all the letters that will flow through here.
Yeah,
all
I know.
The drama. Love reaffirmed, rivalry stoked, reunions arranged.
I don't know about the rest of that stuff, lady, but I mean, for the most part, yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, so our airship is going to start taking as much of the sugarcane over to the Horai region as possible, whilst we tactically avoid the fact that there is an armed revolt, an outrage in Castrum Rentis. Yeah, that's just great. What are we missing here?
The rancheras I know.
Saltpeter? Okay. Did that ship arrive? I need this gun built. It's not here yet, but it will soon. Right, because, I mean, we did tackle one of Carl's little ships the last time. We sent the fleet after it, but I can't have the fleet over here. I need to have the fleet over there. We're not ready to get back over here to work. That's the problem. I need to make sure we fix up the finances, and, well, this is really the only way to do it. Are they getting the champagne? They're unhappy now. It's because of the whole propaganda BS. Okay. Well, at least they're getting that stuff back. That's a plus. Gramophones, we're not even going to bother with making that. But we need to also get a ship made, perhaps a cargo ship. Can we
We
get
are
this?
keen to resume as soon as permitted.
We don't have enough of a population. Okay, got it. I think I would like to get another cargo ship made. What can we stop now? Not a whole bunch with regards to our artisans, or our engineers, rather. Well, I guess
Do
we
not
can...
mind the odd jet of steam.
We can stop this one for now, just to get the ship actually produced. We do need to get more of these guys actually upgraded, though, so...
After all, there's always something more to be done.
Okay, he was coverting through the streets in his underwear. Goodness knows how he arrived in such a state of undress. But he must be stopped. You know, I had missed opportunity here. I should have done it in the voice.
See to this, pronto.
But the dude's streaking naked over here? Where the hell? I didn't even see him. Please tell me he's not near the school. Come on. What the hell am I supposed to do? Neighborhood watch. Okay, so... He could be anywhere near the worker residences. Okay, so it's just a worker that's gone absolutely psycho. You know, I love these quests, but at the same time, when you try to search through a settlement that you built this much, it definitely does do something to you. Well, I don't see the dude. There's no worker homes up here. There's some over here, but I don't see it either. Kids run, so more than likely dude's close. We're gonna zoom right in and we're gonna see if we can find this guy. It's wild that he's doing this next to a school. Where are you at, though? Where is this indecent man? I can't even see him. I have to revisit this whole thing because I don't want to just waste a whole bunch of time not being able to find this clown. Yeah, I don't know where he is. It's telling me, like, right about here, but, I mean, this is also a little bit wonky. Oh, I thought it did the little icon. Normally, if you have something like this, the dude's marching in the center of the street, so it'd be easy to spot. But I dare say not in this particular matter. Hey, this is Eugene. Eugene, can you help us find this one dude that's streaking in the middle of the street? I'd very much appreciate it. Wait, I have worker homes in here, too. Watch, he's gonna be somewhere over here. No, don't see him here either. There are people on top of the walls, so that's not it. Worker homes back here as well. Oh, what did I tell you?
Ceasefire has ended.
What did I tell you?
Alligator.
Splendid old soldier.
Oh, actually, that's not a bad person to have at this point. Okay, let's hand in. Oh no, I didn't want that. Look at him smiling at me. He's such in a good mood today.
On course.
All right. What do we gotta do? So we need to put this banker in our Imperial Trade Union. We have room. No, we do not. I probably can build a second one, which is fine. I don't really care. I can do that. I'll put the second Imperial Trade Union probably back here. I kind of like them as customs offices. They fit that vibe for me. So I'll put this one right back over here. And I'll put in... We don't need a second actor, but we could use this guy. So bonus income and happiness, considering the fact that, you know, they are not particularly happy with me right now.
The ambulance is possible.
They're content. Okay, we'll deal with content. Okay, so let's start working on this whole Caviar Crackers situation. We're going to have to bring in two sources, which I already started up in the last episode, being this whole production over here. So we do indeed have the herring. That is fine. So that's going into, let's see, I think I put the main buildings back here for the caviar themselves, right? So we do indeed have the caviar right over here. And then we also do need the pepper, which the pepper farms haven't really been working at the moment, but they are pretty substantial in here. So with that ship coming, you know what?
Ready.
Put this in here, because that's not bad. Is that what I needed for this? I don't even know what the hell I have for... I need to do beautification work around this thing anyway. We're going to bring all that stuff over to the old world, and we're going to start making some premium quality caviar crackers. So let's see. We need to probably put down the pepper mill, which is going to take us 100 of our artisan workforce. A little punch.
Your harbor is under attack.
Where's my ship? I need this thing here.
Your
It just
harbor is
legitimately
under
just
attack.
arrived. No, I'm curious. If this thing attacks it, right? Is it gonna also cause splash damage to the other ones? I doubt it. I think there's like no fire on those. It's just because this is pirate mode.
Don't mind losing the odd sailor, as long as they bring in the bounty.
Don't worry, you'll lose more than the odd sailor. I guarantee it. Once I get that gun online. Okay, so let's get the pepper farm built up. I think we need to find a good spot, like maybe... Oh, wow, that's an interesting building. I don't really like where I'm putting it specifically, but I guess for all intents and purposes, we'll put this thing, like, right here. And this should be... Oh, that's pretty freaking fast. And then the Caviar Cracker Kitchen. Whoa! Chez Fancy. I love it. I love the name. No stopping. No, absolutely not. We don't stop. Never. Not in this household. Not ever. Nope. Build it. Great. Okay, so we have all these. So really what we need to do is, apart from building a warehouse, which I will conveniently put down here. I know it's a little bit kind of messy down here, but truth be told, I'm fine with it. So let's do something like that. We are going to upgrade this one as well twice. We need to just bring in the caviar itself and the peppers so we can get both
I
of
don't
these
have
going.
all I need for my...
Are we done with this damn thing? Nope, not yet. We need 250 people working on this. There's a bunch of farmers. We don't need this many farmers. Let's go and upgrade them a little bit more. Get majority workers, because then in the main Castrum, I'm gonna want to upgrade the workers.
You're ready.
Oh, please say the line. Please say the line. Come on, dude. Make it the best day ever. Please. I'm begging you. Okay, we fulfilled it.
I am quite penetrated by your kindness.
Yes! Awesome. Yeah, you know it's a good day when he says the iconic line. And I hope you're also having a great one. Okay, let's make this into a warehouse. Not, again, the best place, but you know what we can do to make it look awesome. Wait, what the hell happened? How come I only have my Rantian logo banner? What happened to my other banners? Where are my banners at? Banner. Banner. I'm going through a crisis. We're seeing this together, right? There's only one banner here. One banner. Where are the other banners at? I'm going to... I don't know. I'm going to go home and rethink my life. Actually, I am already home, so I probably can already rethink my life. But that's besides the point. Yeah, we need to upgrade these workers inside of the Castrum itself to artisans, because we're going to need more of them. Why can't we upgrade these guys?
I dream of better.
Aha, because they are already artisans. yeah, absolutely. Yeah, love to see it. Okay, upgrade them too, because I think the ones back here, we should see. How far does this electricity go exactly?
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
God bless. Hold up.
Aye.
One moment, please. This is a lot more important than that. And boom. Ah, yes. Training fearsome fusiliers. Love to see it. Now, why? Aha. Look how long it takes. Yikes. Yeah. You clowns see this? You're not the only ones with the big guns. You know, I kind of wish I could have built these fireball mortars myself. Maybe that will happen in the future. But I can also build the big guns, and these are Rantian guns, which means they hit like a truck. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use the Yashiro for this because I don't really want to wait. I'm gonna
Ship constructed.
need to wait. That's the good Lord telling me, hey, take a pause. Wait a second. Everything will be just fine. Just give it some time. I'm gonna take, well, this 200 there. I think we should be fine with that. Let's also take the caviar as well. And we're going to ship it all the way to Castrum Orentis, if you please. So let's go ahead and do just that. And we will also set it for... I think this is Eastern Provinces. I need to fix these. Every single freaking time I make these groups in here for trade, I always screw it up, and I always get confused later. In the lore, okay, so in the lore, Eastern Provinces are Imperial Eastern Provinces. So let me rename this. Actually, Imperium Eastern Provinces. There we go. My brain is now going to work at a subpar level, a little bit more than subpar, actually. New World Trade, that makes sense to me. Horai routes, that also makes sense to me because it's right in here. Correct? Correct. Awesome. Great. Love to see it. Optimization at its finest, still a little bit in the red, but I can fix it. I swear to God, if you put more leaflets out here. I need to get some flak guns and shoot his ass down. Okay, I need to bring over... What are you doing?
Flagship ready for orders.
You only brought one frickin' steel beam? And that's where my flagship has been this whole time. It's been going to Archie.
Don't tell me I've missed another appointment.
No, dude, you're fine. You're fine. Don't blow a gasket. Actually, if that's what's happening, then I don't need you to work on that route at all. I'm going to start having you do some fetch and carry stuff for me. Actually, that's what we need. Wait, black sail? Damn it. I'm going to do one roll. Damn it. Okay. I'm working on this. This is the main issue here. Okay, second ship. The Sharp Gust 2. Don't like the 2, but I think Sharp Gust is a funny name, so we're keeping it. And now I'm going to at least get the guns back online, because that's really important. And then I want to try to upgrade a little bit more within the Castrum itself. So let's get this here. Let's get this here. That's a lot more engineers, and that will definitely help us out with our money. I'm just really worried about the other stuff that we need. No. Okay, so that's why that no work. This would work. Okay, there we go. How are we doing? So the balance is kind of getting a wee bit better. Just a little bit. Not a hell of a lot. But let me take a look, see. So champagne is still fine, but that's only pertaining to the investors. The fur coats are fine. The sewing machines are fine. The bread is also fine. Iron is just, it's so screwed. Iron is so screwed at this point. But that should be sufficient enough because we want to get all these things working again.
An explosion in one of your factories.
What? Can I,
A competitor's island is under siege.
Ooh, what's happened? What's happened? Battle Royale. I don't give a damn about my freaking, my factory exploding. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. They're fighting. They're fighting. They're fighting. Jesus. Yikes, dude. They're going at each other. I want to get involved. If Carl's the one that's on his way out, dude, I will sink every single one of his ships. I need to get my provinces to actually have some decent artillery. Then I will be able to go to war. Because I haven't really done much of that. Okay, back to where I was. Okay, you start up again. You start up again. That's great. We're bringing in the stuff for this and for the other one. So hopefully we'll see that soon. Where's the ship? Is it still here? I just want to see how much you're taking. Ah, and there we go. There's the Flying Dodo arriving with a whole bunch of the sugarcane for Imperial Jiaowei. That is going to be mega awesome. Now, where is the sugarcane itself in here? Because I feel like I want to just take this and put it up there. So that's 400 as opposed to what we were bringing in before, which is a lot more. And this thing is faster to bring it over here. So let's just delete all of that. I think this might be a legitimate quest.
My means are limited too.
What you need? What? What? Imperial Sketch Collection. Okay, what the hell do you want?
Agreed.
Deliver the Gongren to your harbor. Any lotus... What? Any lotus flower? I have one? I'm confusion. Oh, do I need to bring him over?
One of our sayings is
Oh.
Plotted.
nothing is
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that thing is pretty cool. If I get that item, that'll be really awesome. So let's pay attention to this quest. Okay, how much are you taking? 50, 50... Okay, wait. Pause. That's not enough. I thought it was going to be a lot more for some reason. Do this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. You're going to take in... Where are the peppercorns at? We have what? We have 8 cargo slots in here? Okay, yeah, just max that out. No, we don't. We have 6 on this. Hold on. Wait a minute. What am I... I'm losing... No, we do indeed have 8. What the hell's wrong with me? Many things. Don't answer that. Okay, routes. Get rid of this. And get rid of that. We're going to get more of this. And then we will max out the last bit of the caviar. Okay, now you can do what you gotta do. But... put those in here. And then where's the actual stuff? Peppercorns. Okay. Another 250. And then caviar. Okay. Load that all up. I don't know why it's not letting me do the shift tactic. It's not working. Or maybe it's because I had the cap locks on and not the shift like an idiot. Okay, now you can go. Shoo. We have to see the caviar crackers be made today. Now, do we indeed have enough of the flour over here? I want to imagine we do.
We put our love into this.
143, but I think we are like overproducing on the grain. So I think we can probably get another one this going. I don't want to put them next to beautification stuff, man. That just irks me. That's not going to work, is it? Well, I guess I could probably put a flour mill like right over here, because I mean, I don't really want to be, you know, getting into the whole like screwing with the column situation, because columns are nice, okay? And you know what? I'm gonna make them even a little bit better if I possibly can, because that's all. Oh, you know what? This could kind of look nice for future ideas. Yes, I actually like that. These are pretty interesting. Now, I'm going to do a little test here. How they are at night. Oh, they light up pretty well. I mean, I don't know how well they stack up against this one, though. This one just illuminates it. Yeah, the light texture on this street lamp is a lot better, so. All right, that was a little test to humor my curiosity. You know what I haven't done in this whole playthrough? I haven't even put down a morning bread. It's very sad. Very sad indeed. So I guess I'm going to do that right now. There we go. We're going to get rid of all that, and we're going to put down morning bread. For those of you who don't know, this is a little meme from the Expert campaign, in which this is our equivalent of Starbucks. Now, you guys may or may not like Starbucks. I'm going to tell you right now, I am in the category who doesn't really like Starbucks. But, nevertheless, I live for the memes. And this particular meme, it holds some weight. Oh, crap. I know what I wanted you to do. You go over to the New World. I need you to get me some aluminum profiles so I can start this thing. Which I only need 15. I don't have the capability of... Wait. Before you go. Wait. I need to have some more of the saltpeter taken over. Wait, I'll just have the sharp ghost do it. Sharp ghost will probably be a little bit faster anyway.
Your harbor is under attack.
Yeah, no, fire at it. Fire at it. Do it. Are we firing? Hello? There we go. I missed. Bullshit. Nope. I know I have guns somewhere else. Do you see why I don't like Big Betties? That's why I don't like Big Betties. Okay, why can't I pick up this man? Come on, pick him up.
An old Asian wisdom reads,
Stations.
What the hell do I have to
"Small
do
steps
here?
also lead to the goal."
Okay, deliver to your harbor any...
The comforts of the citizen level must be available to everyone. Please help us carry out our plans.
Where even are you? You're here? I don't care.
Well, so you can learn after all.
Hey, listen, doucher, I don't really care whether you want to get yourself involved or not, but don't talk down to me. That's when we will have a legitimate problem. Okay, I don't understand what the hell this quest is all about. I have to deliver any lotus flower to him? Well, that's not going to happen, because that's way too far away. And I don't have anything fast enough to get it over here, so, rip. Whatever.
Falcon ready.
These quests will pop up more often, I guess. Unless we have one in here. Do we have one in here? Trade Union items, Town Hall items. I don't know where all the cultural items have gone, because, like, even with the quests or the missions that are bugged, they just don't pop up in my inventories at all. But I guess that's another situation for another time. Okay, where do we have some guns? Weapons. Not there. I think we might have some here. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this ship back. Because clearly, that Big Betty is not able of freaking shooting a damn target worth a damn. And I don't want him to constantly get through here. Look, they're just staying like that. You guys need to go back for retraining. That thing needs to be completely revamped.
They're at the gates.
No, they're not. If you would have fired and aimed properly, then that thing wouldn't even be there anymore. Ugh. Okay. Let me get some more guns at least. I think cannon towers are probably going to be the best ones here.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
Oh, damn. That sucks. I mean, yeah, that's pretty great. We'll put 2 cannon towers down, I think. That's probably going to be pretty good. And 1 flamethrower right in the center. Flamethrower's range is a lot less, but I think if they come through here, it should be fine. And because I'm a lunatic, I have to do this. I legitimately have to make sure that this is all connected up. I don't like the way that looks. Never mind. Let's bring it from here. That's a little bit better. Great. Love to see it. We're just going to tactically forget what the heck I just made. Because that definitely was not the plan. Okay, this is a little bit better. It does look interesting, but I feel like in the middle here we can do some beautification work along with like maybe making some ships along the side. Yeah, ships gonna be pretty cool. And then we will be able to eventually start working on this whole industrial quarter over here, which is really important for our continued success in the region, right? This is our main settlement. We got to do it. Yeah. Why can't I? Oh, that's why. Okay, put like this. Okay, that should be fine. Where is that ship? Are you back here yet? Great. Let's go ahead and get those guns, and then I'm gonna bring them over to Imperial Jiaowei now. Okay, weapons. And I brought them over specifically to make these ships in order for that idea of mine to put them all on my Perforian warships and then go to town. Yeah, that didn't really pan out the way I thought it would. How are we doing here? Yeah, they go through this so fast. They will always run out of this. That's insane. But I think the airship gets here fast enough, right? Let's take a little look-see at the world map. I don't see it, actually. Well, if it gets to 172, then that means I'm going to have 2 airships just bringing in a whole bunch. That's crazy. I think it's probably in here still loading up, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, and they don't surplus a whole bunch over there because it's just enough. Okay. You know what? You're over here already. Can we just take a whole bunch of aluminum profiles over? We only have 7. Oh, this whole time we've only produced 7. Because why?
We need raw materials.
Because the bauxite mine isn't working. Okay, well
They
you
don't
can.
need us.
You can. No, no,
Okay,
no, no.
Vamos.
No, get to work because apparently we're out of aluminum profiles. You know what? You go over to Isabel. Just buy some.
Sales.
Wait. That's really all we need. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we need. Bring that over to Castrum Orentis, if you please. You don't need to go. You can stay here. Alright, back over to Horai. Hopefully that ship's arrived, which it has. Great. Put that there and that there. Lovely. Nice to see it. And we're going to build up this little spot right now. 2 guns, please, and this one.
Your people are willing to fight.
Thanks, honey. I appreciate it. Because I'm
You
sick
do
and...
what you have to protect your own.
Yeah, I know, Jean. I know. I am doing the best that I can to protect my own, but I tried and failed because this thing is a pile of dog water. I think I'm going to move it and put it right in the middle if I can. It's not going to let me do it exactly, but you know what? If I get one and put it right over here, I think that would be kind of cool, though. Or maybe over here. Are they going to be even? Oh, I can build a second one. Yes. Put that over here. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't even the main harbor area. This is just where the freaking Carl's numbnuts is coming through constantly. Now, the range of the flamethrower, how far does it go? How come I can't see my ranges? Oh, that okay. No, they're kind of obscured, but pretty much we're looking to like here for the flamethrower and like here for the cannon towers, and then this behemoth also goes to about here, and I'm pointing at it with the indicator. Indicator, Jesus, that's a Canadian in me just talking. Oh, we're going to be pointing it out with the indicator. Anyway, now with my mouse, I clicked over to this particular spot. That's pretty much the range. So I'm gonna head back over to the old world. I'm hoping that ship arrives soon. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Where is it? It's this one. Yeah, it's bringing in the stuff that we need for the caviar. Great. Great, 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 great. Because if we can increase
a little bit dated.
the population size of the investors, we're going to work closer and closer to getting our really awesome magnets. And I'm keen on seeing what they're all about. I think we need to find another spot of the settlement to really expand. I don't think we need to have this farm working in the front anymore, so I'm going to get rid of it. You know what? I'm gonna do this for my people. Bring that forward, bring that forward. Call them, call them. How about that for a regal entrance? That's awesome. I'm gonna extend this road, just fix it up a little bit down here. I don't know why I haven't. Excuse me? Why can't I? Okay, whatever. Fix that up, fix that up. That should be looking pretty good. And then I'm going to start building some homes right in front of the Castrum's walls, I think is probably a good idea. Yeah, let's do something like this. Yep. And then something like maybe a small set like that. And then we'll just get the basics going for them right in the front. Oh, right. Okay, so these guys won't even be able to live. So we'll put those two right here. I'll have one road go to this one and one road go up here. Connect these guys all up, but I won't put a house in here. I just want it to look a little bit natural and organic, I guess, if I possibly can. I'm not sure. I'm really just, I'm just pretending, man. I have no clue. What did I use in the middle? You know what? This should be open air. Put open air over here. Yikes. Why are you doing that to me? No, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna... Just don't look at it. But it actually didn't turn out too bad. It looks better now. And I can put a little road just to connect that one up. We don't need to connect this one because there has the road all the way over there anyway. Bring that to here, bring that to here, and we'll make a double row. We need a pub and a fire station over here. Oh, come on, my freaking... I don't know why it does that. It's not my mouse now. I feel like it's actually the game that's doing it, which is weird. I don't know. Let's get a pub going right out here. We're also going to want a fire station. The police station is fine over probably this side now. I like putting these things next to each other, just to make it look all nice and uniform, I suppose. Yeah, that'll be a little bit better. We might be able to fit some more homes in here properly. No, we can't. It actually made it worse. Did indeed make it worse. Well, put one here, put one here. 2 rows, at least that's going to there. That'll work, I suppose. We'll put a little road just in between, but I think I'll use some Bright Harvest ornaments and stuff like that for this spot. And then we want to do kind of the same over on the other side. Bring this guy, like, right here and that there. You can have, like, a longer row over on this side, like this. Yeah, bring that to there. Because we need to increase the amount of population that we have for, first and foremost, for the investors. Because, well, we won't be able to get to the, steam carriages unless they are at 5,000, right? And they're still not producing the caviar crackers, which means the ship hasn't fully arrived yet.
Cargo station.
Oh, you did? Oh, wait, no, it's making it now.
I'm missing particular materials.
Well, it's delivering the peppercorns and there are the pepper itself, the black pepper. And now, hey, there we go. So is that actually enough for them? I would imagine it is. Yeah, it is. Awesome. Perfect. We got that going. How about the flour? I think the flour should be sufficient enough. Perfect. Okay, awesome. But the grain will eventually die out if we let that keep going. I think there was one farm that we wanted to build over here because we only have the 3. So I will just go ahead and build a 4th one. I want to make it look nice, man.
What brings you here, Master?
Grain. The quick, easy, simple answer. We can probably increase that. Yeah, no, that should be fine. Let's get the farm fields going. And loop that around like so, and all the way to here. That's pretty. Yep, that's nice. 214. We'll get the last 2 in the back. Okay, great. So we no longer will have a grain shortage. We will no longer have a... Oh, I did build one of these things over here. But I do like these 2 a little bit more. Let's increase this one as well. What are we lacking? Well, we have a whole bunch of the farmers now. We don't have any farmers. Oh, we do. We have some farmers back here.
Life is so-so.
It is? Okay, bye-bye. And we also have these guys over here. That's fantastic. 325 workers. Okay. Upgrade these guys, and these guys. That'll be just fine. This row, for sure, to artisans. Great. And then I think we will need some more artisans into the engineers. That'll also be very important. That would be fine. I think this will also be fine. Great. Maybe I can do this. Awesome. That's 525 engineers, which is a hell of a lot, but I'm now just more so worried about their requirements. So the spectacles are still fine. The coffee is now going to be a major problem. little by little. And light bulbs. Light bulbs are also going to be a thing. Right. So, in the event that we need to constantly switch things off and on, it's more than likely going to probably be the dynamite factory and the heavy weapons factory. But at least we're getting the money situated. That's lovely. Everything else is looking pretty solid. Nice, he's content too. So we're at 3,060. Okay, and that ship should be coming with the mail, right? Not the mail, with the aluminum profiles. Top banana. Okay, I can't, wait for this. I need you to hurry the hell up. We'll bring it over here, and we will get this stuff going. That way, they will increase their population size. And we don't have the means for regional mail at the moment, but the cool thing is, with these guys, they'll pay an arm and a leg to get the local mail at least. And then the overseas mail, which is what I would also like to kind of work on.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Didn't I want to do that with this ship? Yeah, I did. So, Sharp Gust, you need to bring over some saltpeter, and you also need to bring over some clay. If we even have enough clay in here. We don't have enough clay. That's also why that's going down. I think I'll put a buy order. Where is this? Where my warehouse at? Yeah, there we go. I'll put a buy order for bricks. I'll max it out.
Hold the crane.
Because I really don't need to have these things working. I'm producing enough to sell in order to keep my
Soon they'll
furnaces.
have nothing left.
Did I sink it? Yes. Tool. Why didn't you give me the notification? But it's good to know that these things are now going to be protecting this shoreline like no tomorrow. And if Numbnuts decides that he wants to come here constantly with little ships that have black sails on them, he is going to lose them. Because this is a pretty decent defense that I have here. 2 cannon towers, one flamethrower, and 1 Big Betty. That's actually being enhanced by the Royal Hall. Oh, I'm good. I'm just good. Wait, are these guys also? Hell yeah. If we have the means to get some weapons produced over here, that'll be fantastic. Oh, because it's actually consuming the weapons we brought in. Well, that's actually interesting to see. I'm glad that that's happening. Defensive buff and then affects the productions on the island. Yeah, can we produce weapons here? I don't believe so. Which kind of sucks, but we can produce the other stuff. Like, we do have an iron load here. Is this the iron deposit? Yeah, why aren't we working on this?
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Yeah, let's get this thing going. Let's start getting some iron out here. It's 6 seconds? Yikes, dude. Okay, well, that's insane. What do we need for this thing to activate? Trade licenses. Okay, well, that is what we get with the foreign trade company warehouses, correct? Oh, my ears. Holy hell. Ow. Okay. Increases capacity for maximum amount of inputs. Okay, your trade routes. Well, this is going to be interesting to figure out. We have foreign trade company warehouses, so that's exactly what these things are. Yeah. Module limits. We can build 999 of these things. Wait a minute. So when they trade, does that mean we get one? What the hell? Or is it because we need to bring in some of the other stuff? Like the tungsten or the silver bars or whatever. Regional office, that's what we already have there. But I think what I want to try to do is I kind of want to get some industry going here. I think that'll be kind of cool to see in this region as well. Let me get a charcoal kiln built up right over here. Because if I can just start producing some stuff here, that'll be kind of neat. And then, must be in range of foreign trade company. Okay, so this one indeed is. So let's get some, or at least one furnace built up. Where are we going? Oh, okay, that's, yeah, hey, yeah, there's a perfectly good warehouse right over here, by the way. You didn't have to go all that way in order to do it. But, you do you, Chief. What do I know? What do I know? I've only played this game for thousands of hours, but it is what it is. That's how the cookie crumbles. Why is this, like, one of my most chaotic playthroughs? I don't even know why. Either I'm being, like, overly chaotic, or things are just aligning in which is happening.
Ceasefire has ended.
Yep, see? That there, on cue. Ceasefire with me, homie.
Let's up the ante. I
Yeah.
also have my wife and children to think about.
That's great. That's great. I didn't really ask, but that's great. Okay. So now I'm keen on seeing what happens here when... Okay, affects all company productions, in-house production. Oh, wait, is this what produces it? Okay, now I have to see. Because if I don't see this, then I won't be able to sleep at night. I want to know if producing some stuff here would actually benefit and get some of the trade licenses. Because that'd be cool. But at least we're getting some steel. I like that. Okay, that doesn't really do anything with that one either. Alright, I need to look a little bit into this whole matter to figure it out. Modules. Maybe it is a tit-for-tat type situation. I think that's probably what it is. What is the most important thing on this particular list? We got Chia. Well, what can we make? We can... Well, don't have any gold here. That's one problem. What do we need for the dynamite? We can't produce the dynamite here. We can... So, like, this is an easy way of doing this. We have steel beams. We can start reproducing all our steel beams in this region, which would be kind of cool. But I'm kind of keen on seeing what, like, a tungsten... Should I bring tungsten? No, I want to bring in the silver. I like silver bars, especially that I just finished Season of Silver again, and the game didn't like me. Shocker.
Oh, obviously you have other plans.
No? Question mark? There. Be close to one. Import pier for silver. Right, so we'll figure that out later on. I'll have to do a little bit of some searching. If anybody knows about that, please let me know. I'm not shy. I will definitely tell you that I don't know what's going on, and I do not know what's going on there. Okay, this ship arrived, and I'm going to turn that in because I want to activate the post office. And now that everyone's around it, 4 seconds for some mail is going to be pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and activate the local mail for the investors. And also activate it for the engineers. And let's just do a little look-see. I think we'll be pretty good. It's kind of weird the way that they label this, but I think we will be pretty good when it comes to the mails requirement. And they're going to give us more money with this, and we're in the green. So it just took us a whole hour in order to get us into the green again. Yikers Island. Okay. Well, I mean, we could also start bringing in some furs for them, but that's a whole matter entirely. A different matter entirely, excuse me. Words exist. Import pier, or export pier. That's probably not a bad thing to build another one of. To put it right over here. And then another depot. Hopefully I'll be able to turn it in a right way. No, I can't. So I need one that doesn't have it. Okay, maybe a harbor master over here. That'll be kind of cool. Are these still connected up? Because they're not technically. Whether the base actually considers it to be linked up is another matter entirely. I have no clue. Right. So I think that's fine. If he's arriving, I kind of want to try to use my... Where are the furs? Can we bring in some furs, or is it still too far away? Because I know I could before. I might have passed it. No. So there's silk fabric. I'll also start bringing in some of the quartz sand. I feel like that may not be a bad thing. Oh, there's the furs. So we just need to have the... Oh, wait. Current leading item. We need to sell off that many. Okay. I see. I see. And we're passively doing that because we need to have a whole bunch of iron in here. I think I might start bringing in some coal, too, while I'm at it. That would just help out a little bit more. Just relieve the pressure. And then I might get rid of all the other... one of these charcoal kilns on the island, because they're not really doing us many favors, but it is what it is. So now that we have that going, in the new world, do we have enough aluminum profiles? Or we have enough in here, don't we?
The more the merrier.
Yeah, we do. So we can actually start bringing over some regional mail, but we need to have at least a good airship in order to do it. And I honestly feel like the Hermes is going to be that guy.
We cannot catch the future standing still.
Did we bring over the saltpeter?
Ready for a challenge.
No, why am I having a mental block on this? I didn't even bring it over. This ship has just been sitting in here, and I didn't even bring over the saltpeter this entire episode. Okay, let's bring in 200 saltpeter, because I think we're going to need a couple more airships out there. And I think there should be enough clay there already. So yeah, send this over to Castrum. We'll get a couple more of those built up. But it's pretty cool. We got the whole Caviar Crackers thing going. We increased the population size. We are working towards getting the magnets. We dealt with Carl's random little ship coming and harassing us constantly. He's more than likely going to do it all the time. If you guys know about that whole foreign trade company thing, please explain it to me, because I'm having a little bit of a mental block on it. And again, I'm not afraid to ask for help, okay? I'm not going to be that guy. So please let me know how that whole thing functions, because it will irk me and I won't be able to sleep at night. Not like I already do, but that's besides the point. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.